Hi friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I am really excited to share today 11 fun fall things to do in Kansas City. Now this does say Kansas City specific, but most all these things you can find something similar in whatever town that you live in. Unfortunately, a little more than half of these suggestions aren't COVID friendly, but I did want to make this a video that people could watch year after year, and I'm really hoping that COVID won't be around forever. So half of these things we can still do, and I'm going to show that to you guys, and it's gonna be super fun. We're gonna see all of the fun fall things that we can do together. The first thing I want to mention is a Renaissance Festival. So Kansas City does the Renaissance Festival like September, October-ish, I think, which makes it a super fun fall thing to do with your family. The Renaissance Festival is really cool. It's got great food like turkey legs. You can take an old-fashioned, old-timey dress-up photo, ride a camel. Like, there's so many fun things to do at the Renaissance Festival, and it's super fall, and it's always great weather and great people and great apple cider that they serve. So yeah, that's something I definitely suggest doing, and it can be done in Kansas City, or I'm sure you can find a Renaissance Festival in an area near you. The second fun Kansas City thing to do is go to the Lewisburg cider mill. So there's probably a cider mill in whatever city you're in, but the Lewisburg cider mill is so much fun. I love apple cider donuts, and I love their cider cold. It is the perfect cider. It is not too spicy. It's not, I don't know what else I'm trying to say about cider, but basically it is great apple cider. It's also a really fun place to go with your family. They have a corn maze, they have fun games, they do bonfires. When it's COVID safe, you can go as like a big group. Most years in October they do like a haunted corn maze where they have like zombies in the corn maze, and it's super fun to like go and hang out with your family. They also have things like local honeys and syrup and cake mixes and a bunch of different baking things. It's just like your everyday old-timey country store plus amazing apple cider donuts. So I highly suggest going there if you're in the Kansas City area, or finding a cider mill near you. Number 3 is Halloween at Deanna Rose Farmstead. Now the Farmstead, I'm not sure if there's an equivalent to this in a different city because I've never seen anything like this. The Children's Farmstead here in the Kansas City area is amazing. It is the best place to take young children to go and see a bunch of different animals and hang out and like see an old-timey schoolhouse. When I was little, they had like a welder, like a I forgot the word, but basically like it's just a great place to go, and they do a lot of special things for Halloween when they're open. They're unfortunately not open right now because of COVID, but it is super fun to go there and to hang out and to see all the kids in the community in their costumes, and you can go like trick-or-treating all the little stores. They have like an ice cream parlor, an old bank. Like, they have so many really cool things for kids to do. It's a great learning opportunity. I love it, and I love it in the fall because it's not super hot. It wouldn't be fall without a pumpkin spice latte. The roastery, the Kansas City Coffee Roastery, which is air roasted coffee beans, which are amazing. They make a homemade pumpkin spice that is actually really good. So that is something that is definitely Kansas City specific, but you can get a pumpkin spice latte anywhere. And if you're not a fan of pumpkin spice, chai is great during the season. It has all the same spices as like a pumpkin spice, but not necessarily the pumpkin-y flavor if that's not what you're into. I love a chai latte around this time of the year. A very non-COVID friendly thing to do, but is super fun every other year, is going to Haunt at Worlds of Fun. Oh my word, I love going to Haunt. When I was little, like I've literally gone to Haunt at Worlds of Fun probably since I was 5, when we used to have season tickets. It is so much fun. Like, when you're little, you can go in your costume, you can go trick-or-treating at all like the haunted houses, and it really doesn't get scary until like 10 or 11 p.m. And if you stay past 10 or 11 p.m, you can always get a boo-free necklace, which is honestly what I do because I don't like to be scared. I don't like the feeling of being scared, but I do like to see like all the spooky things and to like go on the rides really late at night. So you can get like a no-boo necklace. You can go and it's fun for all ages and it's fun at all times of the day. You get to ride all of the rides, all the amusement park junk food, and you get to do it in the fall, and it's really fun. And actually at Worlds of Fun, they have like a Cinnabon, so you can get like a really warm cinnamon roll and eat it outside. I highly suggest going when it's open and when it's safe. But yeah, that is also something really fun to do in Kansas City in the fall. The next thing I would say is definitely a fall favorite of mine, which is on my COVID-friendly bucket list, is to go apple picking. It's normally something to do like September to October. It's not really something to do like October, November. I love apple picking. I've actually only been once, maybe twice. I went when we were in Portland last October, but this October we're going to the Cider Family Orchard, which is downtown Kansas City, which is beautiful. And I highly suggest going apple picking with your family. It's something really fun for you to do and something to make a tradition out of. I know a lot of influencers and a lot of people that make it like a family tradition and go apple picking every single year, and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. I really want to do that with my family. So since this is the first fall since Andrew and I got married, we're going to make that a tradition and go apple picking and make a homemade apple pie every year. Number 7 is also not necessarily COVID safe, but tailgating at a football game or at a Chiefs game is so much fun, and highly suggest. It's a favorite fall family activity to do. I like tailgating a lot, especially since I went to college. I loved tailgating at college. I think that tailgating is like more fun than sitting and watching the game, honestly. Actually, ever since the Super Bowl, I have gotten into football. Like, I can actually sit and watch it and like be entertained, and I'm like, oh, what'd that happen? Where'd that come from? That is something that is definitely a fall family-friendly fun activity, but is not COVID safe. So I do suggest that you wait to do that until social distancing isn't necessary, and that it's easier to join in with your community and just support a football team or a favorite whatever team, and that's what I suggest. Anyways, number 8 is having an outdoor picnic somewhere where you can see a lot of fall trees and sort of just like enjoy the changing of the colors of the leaves and just be outside and enjoy yourself, and it's super fun. For this being a fall things to do in Kansas City video, I will mention that I suggest doing it downtown Kansas City, anywhere where you can see like the river, down near the West Bottoms, or like near the Nelson Atkins Museum, just somewhere where there's a lot of greenery and you can just see like the industrial side meets the nature side of Kansas City and just enjoy the fall. Unfortunately, this one's not COVID safe, but I highly suggest it. Number 9 is going to a live showing of Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is not family friendly, but I highly suggest doing it because it's so much fun, especially if you're a virgin, which means that you've never been before. It is so much fun. Like, I love it. Kansas State University actually does a live showing. I don't think they're gonna do it this year because of COVID, but they do a live showing every other year when it's safe. It's a lot of fun. I suggest finding a live showing somewhere, getting dressed up, go have a good time with your friends, like hang out. It's a lot of fun. Number 10 would be going to a pumpkin patch. Now, carving pumpkins, painting pumpkins, roasting pumpkin seeds, like those are fall favorites, and definitely going to a pumpkin patch to get your pumpkin to then take home and do those things is ideal. I love going to the pumpkin patch and picking out a pumpkin. Our final, number 11 of fall things to do in Kansas City that are super fun, especially most of them during the month of October, is going to the haunted houses downtown, like the Beast, or I'm forgetting some of the names, but they're downtown. I think they're in the West Bottoms. I think that's where it's considered. But they are always a good time. I don't like being scared. I just told you that about haunt. I've been, but I have not been through the situation. So I waited in line with my friends, and you still get the atmosphere and like you get the scary people and the costumes coming up and like scaring you, but you don't actually have to walk through. So I stayed with them in the line, and then I waited while they went in, and I still had a great time. If you do like to be scared, definitely go in. I've heard great things about them. about them being scary. They change them up every year. They add new things. I heard one year there was a live alligator. I'm not sure if that's true, but I'm like, ooh, that's kind of scary because they could actually hurt you. But yeah, that is my list of 11 fall things to do in Kansas City, or you can find the equivalent to the places that I mentioned in your own town. Highly suggest that you do that, especially for the ones that I mentioned that actually are COVID safe right now. If you're looking for other ideas of things to do that aren't necessarily any town specific, I will link my fall COVID friendly bucket list in the description box. And yeah, that's the end of my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did for the YouTube algorithm, because that is important apparently. Also leave a comment of your favorite fall thing to do and let me know what you'd like to see from me this fall. I'm so excited. I love fall. It is my dream season. It makes my heart so happy. You know what else would make my heart super happy? If you subscribe to my channel so that we can be friends. Thanks for watching. I hope that this list inspired you to get out of the house and to go and do things that are safe for you and your family. That's what I hope that this list provided for you, is some options and some ideas of how to do things that are safe for you and your loved ones this fall. Bye!